Before you came round, my heart would never be much faster. Before you came round, I was ready to slow down. Before you came round, I was heading for a small disaster. Before you came round, I was ready to blow me down.
G'day everyone, it's me Jono, and up until this recording, it has been 5 months since I said I was going to make this video, so here it is. So this video will be separated into chunks, so if you want to skip to any part of the video, I will leave timestamps below. Also, quick side note, we're so close to 150 subscribers, so if you could subscribe, it would mean the world to me. Now into the video. So right off the bat, this mic has a very obvious design choice, as you can see, which separates it from the rest, and that is its shape, its overall shape, and the infamous red light. The barrel design gives the mic a more gamery, futuristic look to it, and there are red LEDs, one in the top and two in the bottom. And those are for you out there who like to literally drench your setup with flashy lights and RGB. Now, this light isn't just there for aesthetic, it's actually an indicator for mute. As you mute the mic, the LED shuts off. You're left with the red foam, and this foam acts as a sort of pop filter, if you will. There's also this really cool honeycomb pattern around the mic, which allows the light through and keeps the actual foam inside. This USB condenser microphone is packed with many features, and that is why it has an appeal to a wide range of people. Of course, as I mentioned, there is a mute switch on the top of the mic, but instead of just a button or like a switch, they went all out and put a capacitive touch sensor for easy access to mute and unmute the mic, without pushing the mic, which could eventually lead to it toppling over, or if it's on a boom arm, it could actually move it. And that leads me on to my next point. This mic comes with a boom arm attachment, so you can mount it above your head and get the right angle. I personally haven't used the boom arm attachment as I don't have enough desk space to mount it, but maybe in the future. If you're like me and you don't have a boom arm, there is also a solid metal plate which the mic sits on, as you could probably see at the moment. Flipping the mic over, there is a switch to control what pickup/polar pattern you desire. Starting off with bidirectional. Now, bidirectional is there to pick up what's in front and behind the mic, and this would be good for not so much gaming as you could imagine, as it would pick up all the keyboard clacks and the mouse clicks and get really annoying, but rather things like podcasts or interviews where you'd have the mic in between two people as they speak and just pick up their voice. Moving on to omnidirectional, this pattern is indicated by a full circle, and as you could imagine by the name and the shape of it, it is used to pick up everything around the mic. I have no idea what this could be useful for, maybe podcasts for people, but testing it out with my friends on a call, they all came back to me saying that it was the worst quality sounding pattern. I don't know if that's just my mic being faulty, but do with that what you will. The next up is cardioid, and this will probably be the one that you use most often, as it's made to just pick up your voice and what happens in front of the mic. And this is the pattern I'm currently using. This is best for gamers, so it doesn't pick up the keyboard clacks, and the mouse clicks. Prominently, as it's best for streaming or YouTube. And lastly, stereo. The stereo pattern is indicated by the two circles that overlap each other, and this polar pattern is good for picking up what's in front, e.g. my voice, and what's around the sides. This would be best if you were doing something like ASMR or something similar, where you can hear both the voice and left and right ear. Now, on the bottom of the mic, there is a dial which controls the gain of the mic, meaning how loud and quiet you sound when you change it. There are some things that I've found best, but we'll get to that in a sec. Finally, on the back, there are two ports, one for mini USB cable, which is quite long in fact, but as you could imagine would be good for like boom arms and riding it behind desks and stuff. Also, there is an AUX port, which you can plug in headphones and you can listen to what you're actually saying live. Now I'll go through the mic sounds. I'll go unedited, as if you were streaming, and then edited slightly to get that crisp quality for YouTube. Okay, so this is unedited. As you can probably hear, there are planes going around, there's cars keep going past, and it's also slightly raining, but not really. I'm in an attic right now, you probably couldn't tell, but this is where I do all my videos, and it's pretty quiet up here, but you can also hear a lot of cars, and rain when it hits the roof, obviously. Now this will be the edited version. I don't know how it sounds right now. I will teach you how to tweak the mic. I've had this mic for a while, so I've been able to change the settings and figure out what works best. And you can use an app called Audacity, or I believe in most editing softwares there's a way to remove background sound. I'll show you how to do it in Premiere Pro. First, you just want to click on the audio file, go to audio. From there, you want to click on that little triangle in the top left. Once you're there, you want to click on the empty space, and then you want to change denoise. And you'll find a couple different patterns. If you highlight them, they'll show you what they do. Select something like de-reverb if your room sounds very echoey. De-reverb is good for that, and denoise is good for like background noise, like I don't know, cars or like planes and rain. And de-hummer is basically good for if you have like a heater on and it goes in the background. That will remove all the low frequencies, which is pretty good. Okay, so is it worth it? Over here in Australia where I live, the mic retails for about $189, which sounds like a ton. And in America, I believe it's around $140 or $139.99. In my opinion, no one should spend that kind of money on, let's say, their first mic. What I did was I looked around for the best deals and was able to get it for about 140 Australian, I believe, at JB Hi-Fi, because they were doing a sale or something. And I was looking at purchasing it anyway. If you can find a deal on this mic, which I haven't found recently, and you're looking at getting this as your first mic for gaming or streaming or YouTube, then go ahead, as it's an excellent USB condenser mic. If you have any questions about the mic, leave them in the comments below, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video.